How was life before the flood? In the early chapters of the Bible, particularly in the book of Genesis, we come across a world very different from our own. A world before the Great Flood, often wrapped in layers of interpretation of early humanity marked by long lifespans. Also, do you have any preferable topics that you want us to cover next? Let us know in the comments below. The person whose topic piques our interest will get a shout out in that video. To know more about that mysterious world, stay till the very end of this video. Fallen angels. Behind the flood was a fallen being. The Bible only makes passing references to fallen angels because the vast majority of angels in heaven have never lost their way or turned to evil. Nevertheless, we cannot deny the fact that angels possess free will. The book of Jude makes this point quite clear. The spiritual war. Angels, initially created for heavenly dwelling, deviated from their ordained abode, led by Satan, who masquerades as an angel of light and assumes leadership. The devil orchestrated a failed plot to overthrow his creator, resulting in his defeat and that of the rebellious angels. Paul's analogy of a wrestling match emphasizes the spiritual warfare against Satan's highly organized and strategic kingdom. The Bible provides ample evidence of this cosmic conflict, depicting a profound spiritual war between two realms: God's kingdom, governed by the Prince of Peace, and Satan's dominion of darkness, with the Prince of Darkness at its helm. Derived from heaven. Expelled from heaven, Satan initiated his first assault in the idyllic Garden of Eden, a place denoting joy and divine communion, as per Genesis 3:8. Within this paradise stood the pivotal tree, the tree of knowledge of good and evil, forbidden by God. Satan, assuming the guise of an old serpent, employed three strategic tactics against Eve. First, he sowed doubt in God's words, Genesis 3 verse 1. His second tactic involved questioning the consequences of disobedience, casting doubt on God's pronouncement of death. The final approach was temptation. Their disobedience led to God's disappointment, resulting in their expulsion from heaven. Satan's craftiness and manipulation set the stage for humanity's profound consequences. The first murder, Cain and Abel, Genesis 4. Following their banishment from heaven, God blessed Adam and Eve, leading to the birth of sons Cain and Abel. Tragically, Cain's jealousy led to Abel's murder, resulting in Cain's punishment as a restless wanderer in the land of Nod. Cain's descendants inherited his violent tendencies and introduced polygamy before the flood. In contrast, God granted Eve a son, Seth, in Abel's stead. Seth's righteous lineage produced obedient servants like Noah, chosen by God centuries later. Despite the strategic contributions from Cain's line, they remained entangled in chaos, while Seth's descendants upheld worship and righteousness. The narrative showcases the enduring consequences of choices within these divergent family lines. Why did the flood happen? In the post-Adam era, humanity, once the pinnacle of creation, spiraled into sin under the influence of the Prince of Darkness. The world, once thriving, now festered with selfishness, deceit, and rampant sin, transforming families into battlefields rather than sanctuaries. Witnessing this moral decay, God, creator of all, began to regret his decision. Amidst this darkness emerged Noah, a man of exceptional faith, honesty, and devotion to God. In a generation dominated by wickedness, Noah earned God's trust. When God revealed his plan to cleanse the earth of sin, Noah's unwavering faith stood firm. Grasping the gravity of the impending task, he accepted it with a heavy yet resolute heart, becoming a beacon of God's word in a world that mocked him. God, recognizing Noah's righteousness, instructed him to build an ark to safeguard life during the impending flood. Noah meticulously followed God's directives, bringing pairs of every living creature, both clean and unclean, and 7 pairs of birds. Despite societal ridicule, Noah's commitment to God's commands remained steadfast. In Genesis 6 verse 22, it is noted that Noah executed every detail precisely as commanded by God, exemplifying his unwavering obedience in the face of adversity. This narrative of Noah becomes a testament to faith and obedience in a world steeped in moral decay. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and press the bell icon not to miss any future updates. See you next time.